Hi guys. So a few things. One, I currently have a cold and I'm losing my voice. So yeah, great timing to make a video, but I needed one for this week and I haven't filmed it yet. And then two, I'm, as you can tell in my car, I accidentally locked myself out of my house and somebody's coming with a key, but it's gonna be a little while. So I thought I got time to film a video. So today I'm gonna be doing an original book tag. I'm doing a tag, I guess I'm going to call it just like Christmas Specials book tag. I don't really know what I'm going to call it yet. It's going to be based on like the Rankin-Bass Christmas specials like Rudolph, Frosty, all those. So I'm probably going to have to do this disjointedly also because I only have one device with which to film. So film and also read the tag questions. Anyway, talking too much, let's just get going because I have limited voice. First is Rudolph, a classic, because Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is one of the most classic Christmas specials, and also that line in the Rudolph song, you'll go down in history, classics have gone down in history. So since this is a Christmas tag, I am going to obviously do Christmas Carol. This is just one of the most classic Christmas books ever. It's such a fun read. I love Christmas Carol so much. So yeah, that's my answer for Rudolph. Alright, so the next prompt is Year Without a Santa Claus, which apparently is celebrating 50 years this year, which is really cool. I love that movie. A book with standout side characters, because I'm thinking of the Miser Brothers. They're kind of what everybody remembers from Year Without a Santa Claus. And for this, I'm going to go with Wives and Daughters, because of the Squire Hamley, I think is his name. I love him, and he's so funny, especially in the TV series. But anyway, I thought this was a good answer. The next one is Frosty, a book about new life, because of course Frosty involves happy birthday, like that whole classic scene. So for this I'm going with the Blades of Actar series, because it's not a physical new life, but it is a spiritual new life that multiple characters experience throughout the series. So yeah, Blades of Actar series. Let's see. Next is Santa Claus is Coming to Town, an origin story. For that, I am going to go with Magician's Nephew, because Narnia has to come in here somewhere. My next prompt is Twas the Night Before Christmas, a retelling, because this is a version that is a retelling of an old story. This one is the weird one with mice. I loved this as a kid, and I still love it as an adult. It's really fun. For that, I'm going with the Passages series by Paul McCusker. These are retellings of biblical events. They're connected to Adventures in Odyssey. I know that sounds weird, but it's a really good series. I really liked it. Loved it as a kid and love it now. My next prompt is Nestor, an important animal character, and I love Nestor. He is so precious and sweet, and if you have not seen Nestor the Long-Eared Christmas Donkey, what are you doing with yourself? Go try to find it somewhere and watch it, because Nestor is incredible. I love him. He is so sweet. For this, I'm going with Cowler by J.J. Fisher, because the wolf, I don't remember her name, but there's a wolf that's a main character. And then next, Little Drummer Boy, a book that puts an original character into a historical event. Because Little Drummer Boy obviously inserts Little Drummer Boy into the Nativity story, even though he wasn't there in the Bible. For this, I have the Culper Spy series by Rosanna M. White, because obviously the American Revolution and War of 1812 and Civil War are all historical events. And the Culper Spy Ring was even an actual historical group, but obviously the characters that are in these books are not specifically actually real themselves. The next prompt is Rudolph's Shiny New Year, a book that seems different from the rest of the series because, well, the rest of the specials are about Christmas, and Rudolph's Shiny New Year is about New Year's. And this is another one I really liked as a kid. I really liked all of these. I picked my favorites. So there are some that you may be like, why isn't that one here? It's because I didn't love it as a kid. These are the ones I loved as a kid. And for this prompt, I'm going with That Hideous Strength by C.S. Lewis, because, what are the other two books called? Out of the Silent Planet and Paralandra are both, like, they both take place on other planets. And they're about, like, space travel and stuff. And then That Hideous Strength is just, like, it does not fit whatsoever. I don't understand. It's weird. It takes place on Earth. It's more about, like, political intrigue, and I don't understand. I really enjoyed all of them. But, yeah, I don't really know why they are a part of the same series. And then next is The Leprechaun's Christmas Gold, a book you love that no one else has heard of, because I love this movie. I don't think anyone else has ever heard of this movie, but I adored it. It was on one of those, like, I had a collection of a whole bunch of these movies, and it was on one of those CDs, and one year I was like, you know what, let me just try this one out, and I absolutely love it. It's basically about, all the rest of these I figure you kind of have heard of and stuff. This one is about, let's see if I can remember. These leprechauns are, live on, this Irish kid on a boat. I say kid, he's probably like my age-ish, maybe a little younger. He's like a cabin boy on a boat. They go to this island, and his boss, or the captain, sends him to go get a Christmas tree because it's Christmas. And then he digs up this tree, but unfortunately this tree is what is holding the local banshee or whatever in the ground and like keeping her at bay. And she wants their gold. She has to have their gold by Christmas. It's Christmas Eve, and he digs up the tree, not knowing, of course, what it is, releases the banshee, and then a leprechaun shows up and tells them this story, and I don't know, it gets wild, it's crazy. I don't know what on earth they were thinking when they made this movie, but I love it. So my answer for this book prompt is The Emerald Enigma by Paul Regnier. I'm not really sure how to say his name. But anyway, it is about it's basically like a space travel book. It's very Star Wars-esque, except it's in the future of our world. It is Christian. There are Christian elements to it. It was really fun. I really enjoyed it. And then I think this is the final prompt. I'll have to double check. The last prompt is Rudolph and Frosty's Christmas in July, a book featuring characters from another series, because of course Rudolph and Frosty are from 2 different movies, and so I wanted to include that. And I tried to think of one where like it's not a surprise necessarily, because there's one that I'm thinking of that I was so shocked and so happy when I found it that I don't want to tell anybody else about it. Like, I don't want to tell you about it before you read it. I have one written down, but I had another one in my head, and I don't remember what it was. Oh, yeah. I guess technically you could say Lord of the Rings for this, because characters from The Hobbit and from The Silmarillion appear in The Lord of the Rings. And when I say characters from another book, obviously I don't mean like characters from one series that continue into the other, like, you know, book 1 of a series has characters from, or book 2 of a series has characters from book 1. Yeah, no. I feel like The Hobbit or The Silmarillion you could count as different from Lord of the Rings enough that you could answer it for this one. But I'm going to go with the Connie Lynn cassette books, because I think if you read them in order, like, they follow a through line, and you can, like, trace characters from, you can trace a line back from book 1 all the way up to her most recent book, I think. I'm not confident, there may be a break somewhere, but there were at least 2 series that were definitely 100% connected. I need to sit down and reread all of her books in order, because it's been a long time since I've read several of them. Alright, so that is the Rankin-Bass Christmas Specials tag. I hope you enjoy it. Let's see, I am going to tag some of my girlies who are co-hosting the Tinsel and Tales readathon. I'm going to tag Lucy, definitely, from the Lucy Chronicles. I'm just kind of guessing at who would like this, I guess. I don't know for sure who would. I'm going to tag Celestria. Who else should I tag? I'm going to tag, I feel like Emily at Quietly, or at Hobart's Library would like this, and Tabitha. I think Tabitha would like it too, Tabitha Gabrielle. Editing Morgan also wants to tag Shannon at Old American Spirit. So I'm going to tag you 4. Feel free to do this if you like the tag and if you like these Christmas specials. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.